again.
My voice is a little better today.
It's a lot better.
Yes. And we're here on episode
8, baby.
Halfway.
We were just venting about our the men in our lives. Mine is making some decisions. Jasmine's is also making some decisions. And I don't even know what Mario's doing.
You know, Mario's just being Mario. He's just Mario. Extra.
Yes.
You know, he spices up life 24/7.
But before we get on our men, we got another man to talk about.
We do.
And I don't know if the news broke yesterday or this week. This week the news broke. I don't know if it was episode 2 or 3 that we went in on Grant from The Bachelor.
Mr. Ellis.
But our predictions were absolutely 100% correct because as of this week, him and, is it Juliana?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Juliana posted their little publicity, you know, it's all mutual decision to break up.
Kaputs.
Done.
That's the word that comes to my mind. Kaputs.
It's done before it was even started.
All I'm going to say is from jump, we made it very clear in a previous episode of how he made the wrong choice, how she wasn't there for a long time, just for a good time, how I didn't feel like she was ready to be a wife or really knew what a wife was.
See, I felt more so he wasn't ready than she was.
Agreed, and he wasn't ready, and they were just a fun time. He picked her because she was more fun. Latia, however you say her name. Sorry. Latia, she seemed like more of the long-term choice. Oh, yeah. And that's just not something, I guess, that's just not something Grant wanted. And we knew this wasn't going to last long, and here we are.
The mutual separation, it always just screams like, we knew it was bad, but let's just save face.
No. It's just they saving face.
Yeah, I think somebody's feelings are hurt, and there's going to be some arguing online. There's going to be some petty stuff said in a podcast. Like, she's going to say something else about him. Who knows what happened? But I think Latia was too grown.
She was the same
for both of them. Yeah, both of them. She was too grown for the show. Obviously, because she had her life together. She knew what she wanted. She was ready to go to do all the things with Grant. Grant wasn't obviously ready with him kissing every single girl multiple times and saying all the things. Yeah. And she's a cute girl, and she was also still young, so maybe she thought she was ready, but she really wasn't. So
no,
I honestly think I don't know if it'll ever come out the real reason, but I honestly think that Juliana probably is the one looking crazy.
Absolutely.
And I know she didn't want to make the post because I'm almost sure Grant made it first.
100%.
Yeah, and then also if you just look at how the finale went. She already was covering up for him and his actions throughout the show and saving face, which, you know, good for her for defending her man. But I feel like he had a lot more baggage already going into their relationship with how he did the women on the show that it just seemed like they were on unstable footing to begin with.
Well, even everybody said on the reunion or whatever I guess it was the reunion, he didn't even look okay.
No, he didn't.
He looked terrified.
He looked like he made a decision that he knew. And of course, because they air everything later, you know, Juliana was like, "Oh, I'm so excited that we're able to live out in public." But he looked like
he was already ready to be out. He just needed to give it a few months because that's all they gave it. It's only been like 3 months. Not even 3 months since the finale aired. Not even 3 months.
Yeah, you're right.
Because when we started the podcast, it had just happened.
Yeah.
The whole Bachelor thing had just happened. And that was a month ago.
That's so sad.
I know.
I hate that. I hate that for her more than him, but I just hate that.
But I also wonder if you're really as solid as they said they were. Once you're out in the public and everything, why did everything just crumble and fail?
Because the worst happened when the episodes were airing.
Yeah.
That's when the worst happened.
You think? Maybe more happened that we don't know, though.
I'm saying, like, her seeing how he interacted. Like, when you can get over all that, what more can he do besides, I mean, like, cheat or something? But I'm saying, like, the worst, the scrutiny, all that happened before... You know, the cameras had already cut off at that point.
Because he did it behind her back, but she was able to see it back.
And she also defended, well, this is just really a hard process for people. And we talked through everything. And I'm going to stick by my man. Okay, well, where are we sticking at? Because stuck ain't stuck no more. Yeah. We're going our separate ways.
But I guess I also look at, like, what I feel like they were probably already having problems at that point. But they were trying to save face for TV, and behind closed doors, I don't think, like, she didn't seem like she was overly thrilled or happy to even be up there with him at the season finale. So I think some stuff was already brewing. Yeah, he looked nervous. He looked a complete wreck, like he was about to throw up the whole time.
And I don't know if I follow either of them on Instagram. I think I do, but they never came up in my feed of like posting. No, but I do remember when I saw the breakup, I was reading the comments and somebody said they were just posting on vacation together 2 days ago. Like before they announced.
I wonder if that was real time. I guess I'm so jaded when it comes to reality TV. Yeah. I just know too much of like, you just feel, of course, really behind the scenes. In real time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all went to school for broadcast journalism. Yeah. Just know all the things that go on behind the scenes with production. So I don't know. I wonder if that was in real time, the vacation stuff too.
Or it could have not been. They were just trying to post stuff.
Yes.
To
wait for their actual announcement date.
But I don't know why you would do that if you're going to announce a breakup.
Well, because you plan an announcement, so you want to be the one to break the story, not somebody else, because they want to be the one to get
and if they're posting together, then the person probably was trying to leak it.
And then also, I think, I've had friends that have been in relationships where things are, the writing's on the wall, the relationship is about over, and they know it, but they still kind of go through the motions of, okay, we have these things planned, we have these things scheduled.
And that vacation was probably paid for.
Oh, probably was. And like you said, to save face, or maybe it was just like, okay, let's give it a last-ditch effort and see if it's going to work, and, the reality sets in that it's not, and poor timing that you were having a good time to the public, and y'all's relationship is almost to a close. So
that was really fast, though. I didn't think it'd be that fast. I thought it would at least be a year.
I think the Golden Bachelor, the male version, I think they had a female version, but the male version, they lasted just about as long as well. Like after he chose his person, they did not make it a long time before they publicly announced that they split as well. So,
well, I know, Jasmine, like in the past, just our personal conversations, you would talk about how you guys would go back and film certain things not in real time.
Correct.
On your show. And I don't know if you can talk about that or how much you can.
So it was more so
the airport scene.
Yes. So when we were going on our honeymoon to Jamaica, we went and filmed at the airport like 3 days before we actually went to the airport. Because, if you're at the airport really going through things, they're not going to let you.
Yeah, you don't get to do
You don't have time to. So we literally went and filmed at the airport about 3 days before we actually, it wasn't really the day we filmed. And then a lot of times when we do like our little confessionals, it like pop up on the screen, like as the episode is airing, when you're sitting in the same chair in the same outfit. Literally you do wear they make you wear the same outfit every time. I literally threw that dress away as soon as we got done filming. But so they make you go back and like, you have to act as if you're in that moment. And that was hard for me because a lot of times I would have to redo it because I was talking in past tense instead of in present tense. So they would always stop me and be like, you gotta say this over, because same thing with the after parties with Keisha and I pull them after the show, we have to talk in present tense. And it's so hard because when we started filming those after parties, the season was already over.
Oh, that's right. You were flying back and forth.
And we hadn't seen the episodes, because we see it with the world, but if there's a clip they show us, we're seeing it then. So they're actually getting a real reaction. Oh, no. But I'm just sitting there like, he said that? That happened? Y'all said that? Like, you have to, and that's where they get you, because you haven't seen anything. And then like you see the clip maybe the week before the episode airs, but you still don't know what the whole episode entails. So a lot of the confessionals and all those things, it's not happening in real time.
So I wonder with The Bachelor if there's a lot of that kind of post recording where they, like Amber, what you said, where their relationship was already on the rocks, but this show has to air. So have to,
we have to honor this commitment,
make up their appearances.
You have to take all these pictures. Good Morning America's already scheduled, for the same night. You have the ring, all that type of stuff. You have to fake it till you make it, and probably contractually like make it seem like everything's okay.
Because ain't no way in hell that she saw what all had happened and didn't have any type of ill will towards him. Ain't no way in hell. No woman would ever be able to watch that back and be okay.
Not
no
you
woman.
telling a woman the night before that you're going to choose them.
Yeah.
And you choose me. I mean, you can have all the confidence in the world, but there's still going to be that humongous raised eyebrow of like, what was it that possessed you to tell another woman you were confidently going to choose me? Even if you chose me, you felt something deep enough for her that I wasn't the one that you said that to the night before. You waited till the next day to tell me, and you told her.
I would have thought about that forever.
Because even like when we did couples pictures on the show, we had just come back. We did that after we came back from honeymoon. And if you see my episode, you know when we came back from honeymoon, this man already told me he don't like me. So we have to go and we have to take these pictures, and they're the marketing pictures. You come back from honeymoon, you take all your marketing pictures. I had to put my wedding dress back on.
Oh, those marketing pictures. Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
All those marketing pictures.
Timeline.
We got to sit all cozied up and take these pictures for marketing.
I just don't know if I'm not built for that.
I'm not built for it either. Just let me go through my tragedies. Don't.
Because if I don't say it, I'm going to look it. So.
I have really bad facial expressions. I'm like Grant, like it's all over my face, and there's not enough coaching and pause, let's replay, let's re-record.
Theirs is a shorter time frame, so they probably didn't have to do as much as we did. I think theirs is like 6 weeks.
I think I Googled it. I think it's short.
I think it's like 6 weeks because we were
fast.
3 months.
I have no idea. I don't know. That's my first time watching.
I think it's really fast. I think it's only like 6 weeks, so they don't have as much. But even at the reunion for us, we were going, like the season wasn't done airing, but we were filming the reunion, and there were pieces. They were like, hey, they would send me a list of things they needed me to say. Like they needed more voiceovers or something, and I was at the reunion filming stuff for the season still.
Bizarre. Well, I really do hope the best for Grant. If he's anything like what TV made him look like, he's got a lot of growing up to do and a lot of soul searching and really sit down and figure out like what does being a husband and being married look like to you.
I'm glad they didn't get married.
Yeah. And I hope she resolves whatever her
I think she just wanted the fairy tale, which most women do. Like I think she probably held on as long as she did because she wanted to be married. She wanted to be able to say it worked. Mm-hmm. So
especially when you get chosen at the end and you have the rose, I would want to.
Yeah,
I wanted to make
after all that.
To work. Yeah,
for me it would have. This sounds bad, but for me it would have been like I won the competition. Like I got first place. Mm-hmm. That's how I would have looked at it. Like so, I'm gonna celebrate.
You bring your family, like her whole family, because Juliana's family was
deep
riding.
Oh yeah, that's right. Her family was dope. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you got all your family involved. So you got to think about all of that too.
I miss these shows being like messy. Like y'all remember Flavor of Love and Tequila, like
Flavor
spitting
of
on people.
Listen,
Flavor of Love was
New York. Like I miss
Delicious.
One of my favorite. I love Delicious.
We might have to go back. Delicious.
You know, she was just on. It'll come to me, but after Flavor of Love, Monique did Charm School with the Flavor of Love girls.
Yes. We need to go back and watch these. That'd be fun. We can watch episodes and talk about them.
So cringy when you watch the back of like.
But they were more like messy.
They were.
The quality is so off.
It's very like low budget.
It's even
from the like. How it looks to like people's hair was like plastic, like everybody was wearing like
the makeup,
Remy weave, and all
like
that.
Even New York's outfit.
Yes. Oh, terrible! All of them. She had a glow up though. After that, she had.
Listen, New York ain't nothing to play. No, New York don't got no kids.
Sure.
What's her real name? Kids. Tiffany.
Yeah,
Tiffany Pollard.
That's right.
Tiffany Pollard.
How do you remember that?
I don't know. I was a full on fan of that show.
Yeah.
Flavor of Love.
I was into Hoops because she was from
Tennessee.
She's so pretty.
She's beautiful.
And she dated Shaq for a while.
She did. Then she dated a player maybe from like UT. So it was just like, oh my God, we are in our hometown.
She's so pretty.
She was dope.
She's one of the girls that like you get you a girl that can do both. She could dress up.
Athletic.
She was mainly athletic, but she could dress up and still look. Mm-hmm. She wasn't great in heels, but she can put them on. You know
I liked her swag too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she was beautiful.
Yeah, I miss those type of shows. Like The Bachelor, like I don't know, just y'all know when I was talking to y'all about it, the kids and stuff like freak me out. Just because A, I'm germs, step one. B, like you're literally just all swapping spit, like you're all just the
It's
thought of it
gross.
makes me want to gag. Like,
Don't.
I know we all kiss each other, and when we date new people, they've kissed people in the past, but like all doing it at the same time, you actively know and see the people that you're all just like sharing spit,
in
like
the same day within the same hour.
Yeah.
What was the
like,
show that I just watched that we were prepping
Love
for?
Island?
Don't watch that.
oh gosh.
When I tell you, it is so much
And the
cutie
way they do
kissing.
it, it's too. I'm just thinking about all the spit, like you're swallowing somebody else's spit. Is what I
It's
think
a
about.
lot.
I'm
Stop.
sorry, I know it's disgusting.
They're switching partners
Oh, stress.
daily
Yeah,
on that show.
listen, they
And
are
it's
fighting for their
like-
lives.
My brain just goes way deep of
Yeah.
like, do we
Same.
do health testing, screening?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing to just
Right.
make sure that
Oh, yeah.
everyone is
I know
very
on Married at
healthy?
First Sight we did. They gave us a paper with all the things that the doctor had to fill out, and we went to the
As they should, because we're out here
Yeah,
really
it wasn't
pushing some
no. It wasn't no.
lawsuits.
I mean, I don't know if it was testing for like. I wouldn't say it's testing for like STDs and stuff. I don't know if it went that far, but
That's
I
unfortunate.
didn't get my blood drawn.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
They don't ask you any of that information.
They asked you, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying they didn't.
They don't
test us.
stop you if it's a thing or not a thing. Well, we don't know.
Enter at your own risk, people. You get a lot of
Dang,
things
I
from
never even
kissing.
thought about that.
That's where my brain goes. I just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like,
Ugh, it's
I
the
really
spit for
hope.
me. Like I don't even drink
Amber,
the end.
stop
I'm
talking
sorry.
about
I
the
can't. I
spit.
don't even drink the end of my own drinks because I just
Really?
no. Like yes, I know it's weird. I have like these little weird tics, but yeah, I don't even drink the end of my drinks. It just makes me freaked out that it's just my spit at the bottom. I know I'm probably gonna freak you out too. So you're welcome. It's disgusting. So yeah, that's the first thing I thought about. But yeah,
You
I
would
missed
think-
the old messy episode. We weren't doing that back in the day when we were growing up watching those shows. Now everybody wasn't just
No.
kissing and doing all that. We were fighting,
Yeah.
flipping tables. Like I want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
flip a
telling you,
table.
Flavor of Love started it all.
Flavor of
That was
Love
a
was the
great
greatest show.
It was so
It was
good.
a lot of drama. But it
What
was
like
fun.
what old shows do y'all remember that like if you could bring an old show that you used to watch back,
Oh,
what would it
God.
be? I can start.
Please do,
with-
because I don't got nothing.
This is gonna be so random.
Is this just
like,
reality TV related
well, I
or
guess
any
like
type
any
of
show because I feel like
Okay.
we got like I feel like our era is the era where shows started getting good. Like they were testing reality shows. Like what's the Playboy show with Hef,
With
Holly,
Oh.
Bridget,
with
Girls Next Door.
yes,
The Girls Next Door. Like I feel like that was a good era too. The Hills, Laguna Beach, like all of those shows started.
Beach.
All of those shows walked so the Bachelor could run. You know what I'm saying? Because it
Like,
all started there.
My show predates when I was at an age to watch it, to be honest.
Uh-oh.
I know. I love A Different World. Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
that show comes on, I could literally watch it.
I could probably start at
hours.
season 1 and just
Yeah.
watch it.
I have like started at season 1. Like there was just something about
We should
that
rewatch
show.
a show and talk about it. That'd be fun.
I agree. But yeah, Different World is like one where like if they were filming it like now or they brought that cast back or if I was, of a mature age to be able to understand it, like I would love if that was still filming.
Yeah.
And see, I watched Girlfriends. I watched Moesha.
Ooh,
I
Moesha.
love Moesha. The Parkers.
Mhm.
Like the Jamie Foxx show.
You know what's crazy? I hate all of those except the Jimmy Fox show.
You hate
Really?
the Parkers?
That every time Girlfriends are on, I'm just like, ugh, and I just turn.
Yeah.
No, Moesha. You don't like Moesha?
Not really. It was
Into
okay.
Eat
Oh,
to the.
Moesha.
I think it's when her brother came on. I was just like,
Yeah.
No, but Jamie Foxx. Like
I love Jamie Foxx.
Love the Jamie Foxx show.
you, Amber.
I guess all the shows I named already, but I was also this is so trash. Yeah, I loved me some Jersey Shore.
Oh,
I
Snooki.
love
Jersey Shore.
And I
Look at
still
her
follow
face.
Snooki.
It was something tan and lotion.
Gym Tan Laundry. GTL.
Laundry.
Not lotion.
lotion.
You think about your husband elbows. Hey Mario.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Gym Tan Lotion, honey. Mario
I
walked
thought
in
it
this
was
house with
lotion.
them
It's laundry?
elbows. Gym Tan Laundry.
I love
Yeah.
Jersey Shore. I watched that.
They were fun.
Like I will never. My favorite episodes when Snooki got drunk on the beach. Y'all
That
remember
was
that
like
one?
all the time.
Where's the beach?
I'm about to
Where's
say,
the
I feel like
I
that
feel like
was
she got
every
arrested.
all the
Yeah, when
time.
she got arrested that
Oh,
episode
no,
for
no,
it.
no.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one was a good one. But
But
yeah,
what was it? Wasn't there a spinoff of the Jersey Shore?
I feel like there was but they all got spin-offs.
Oh my gosh! You know what I love? The Real World.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
especially the first few ones.
The Real World.
And then you remember when they, like, back in the day, it was kind of taboo to talk about, like, being gay or even being, like, or racism and all that kind of stuff. And they started introducing slowly people
Different
who went
casts.
through those type of things on the show.
The Real World, that's
Real World was good.
Yeah.
I love the game.
Oh, with Melody?
The game was good too.
I love the game.
Did you see recently she posted that she didn't originally get that role?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But she
I
did
couldn't
amazing
imagine
in that
anybody
role.
else.
I know.
I
So
agree.
she had to, she literally
wild.
just posted this like 2 days
I
ago.
think it might have been like
She
yesterday.
did a whole little thing about how she didn't even get the role originally. She had to go, they told her in her audition tape she blinked too much. And so she had to go and film with the whole cast who was picked. And her audition was like her filming with everybody. So she was filming not even with the part.
Oh, wow. I also saw a random thing where, like, there was a certain, maybe the first episode where there was a different Derwin. And I never saw that.
I'm going to have to go back.
Yeah, there was like, oh, this was like just a different Derwin they had at the beginning. And I'm like, there was? And I've watched every single episode. So it's very interesting.
Oh, gosh, me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was so crazy that she originally, like, they weren't feeling her.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody else that could have played med school.
No.
Like, nobody else.
I can't even imagine that.
Could have.
Tasha Mack, all of them.
In a clip that she posted, I forgot Drew Sidora was in it.
Oh, yeah. She...
Really?
When she was in there...
I forgot until... I mean, I didn't like Drew Sidora on the show, but, like, I forgot all about Drew Sidora being in that. Because now she's on Housewives and she just, you know, whatever.
Right.
But I forgot she was on the game.
Yeah, so all those shows we used to watch back in the day walked, so, you know, all the shows we watch now could run, but I feel like the shows back then were way better because now people know it's like reality TV is not so much reality, but back in the day it was trial and error, so it was so much more raw and real than it is today.
Even with the scripted shows back then, like Martin and stuff, where you see them like laughing at each other
yes,
on set, like where you know they're trying to stay in character. Like I miss the authenticity of like
that happened on A Different World a lot.
Yes, when they're trying to
go
keep
off
it together
script and just make it up and they go with it. I love that.
And
those
now
make the best scenes.
there's just so much emphasis on trying to get the perfect shot, and everything has to be like. You watch reality TV now and you know there's just no way that you coincidentally always have an argument that you're going to film a topic
I mean, they sit there with phones on their heads, the producers, with what they want you to talk about.
Yeah.
So it's not like, and that's what I mean where I don't think it's scripted, but the producers come with a topic and they're like, this is what you need to talk about. So you could all be sitting at the table drinking, having a good time, and all of a sudden you see a phone go up.
Or they're digging up something, just waiting, like, wait till they're all together and I'm going to send this one person an article that's about to blow it all up.
Have y'all been watching The Valley at all?
Yes.
See, I can tell, like, when they're in certain scenes that has happened. Because it'd be like, they randomly just eating dinner. Everybody's just stuffing their mouth with chicken and green beans. And all of a sudden she was like, so I heard your husband was out last night without his wedding ring.
Yes.
I'm just trying to eat my green beans. What? Literally out of nowhere. They're nice dresses. And it's like, so who told you to say? Who whispered to you?
Or they're having a phone conversation on FaceTime and all of a sudden, like, oh, your husband is going to the ER. Yeah. It's like, how did that all happen at the same time?
Right.
That's weird.
Right.
But I love it anyway.
Okay. Phones. And when I tell you, every time I would read it, I would look up and be like, not me. Like, not me.
Right.
I'm telling you, Nicole took one for the team. Everybody like would say like Nicole talked too much or Nicole always was in people business. Nicole was taking one for the team every single time because she was the only one that would do whatever they wanted us to do.
Yeah.
I respect.
She was like, I got it, guys.
Yeah.
She literally be like, I got it. And she would take one for the team every time. They'd be like, Jasmine, I look over. I'm like, I ain't asking that question. I'm not getting,
I would say she would definitely insert questions where y'all would be like, oh no.
Because we had already.
And I'd be like, and I would know the answer too.
And we all be sitting there like, we weren't going to
Yes,
look.
Nicole.
Nicole.
You kept
she
it
got filming done over real quick because she would always.
She kept it interesting and y'all would be like, oh no.
Do you think Nicole would ever want to come on here?
Oh, I know
and
she
talk
would.
and hang out. I would like to get to know her.
Yeah.
She seems sweet. We didn't really get to talk to her at the wedding though.
No, there was a lot going on. We wanted to talk to all of y'all, but
oh yeah.
There was so much happening
cake
at the
places
wedding.
and drinks and food and line dances.
Speaking of the wedding, we can go back to that just a little bit. So you've been married a week now? Is it 2 weeks?
Almost 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
3
Yeah, girl.
I've been on the road. So you've been married
Dang,
almost
it's
3
almost 3
weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me what like the first meal you made for your husband was.
Okay, so the first meal I made.
And wait, but pause, and then I have a follow-up question from that too. But go ahead.
Okay.
First meal.
So I love salmon. Jarius does not like salmon, but I was like, you haven't had my salmon. Like,
Period.
I'm no cook. I'm no chef.
That's
but
okay.
I beg to differ.
I know what I like, and I know like I don't like a real fishy taste of salmon. I mean, I know, but I don't like it to be really, really fishy. So I knew, I was like, just try mine. So I made him. We had salmon and rice.
Okay.
I had a sweet potato. He had a baked potato, and then we had like I made like these cinnamon. He called them Texas Roadhouse rolls because after I put the cinnamon sugar on it, he said it tastes like Texas Roadhouse.
We got fancy.
So I got not just a little fancy, but that was the he had a baked potato, and he likes to dress his baked potato like he likes cheese, bacon, and he puts ranch in it. And now I do it because it's so good.
So
good. I've seen people do it. I've never done it.
He does it, and it's so good. But yeah, he was
okay.
He's very easy to. That's one thing I do love about him. He is like he's bougie and he likes the nice things, but he is so easy to please.
You could have cooked for your man, girl.
Nice.
But that was our first. That was the first meal I cooked for him.
Okay. Second question. Follow up.
Oh gosh.
I'm nervous.
So, what is the first like moment where you were like, "This is my husband," where he did something for you, where you needed maybe like him to reach something, or you need him to help with your car, or you needed him to come do something for you?
What's so crazy is this was recently. I got into a car wreck.
Oh my God.
And
I forgot all about that. I'm sorry.
I called him, and in 0.5, he was there.
Oh boy. Okay.
And I was like,
his response time. I
was like, okay,
that's my husband.
You got a good man, Savannah.
He came to the scene. He went and talked to the guy who I hit. He was like, "So what happened?" I was like, "Babe, I just told you what happened." He's like, "I want to make sure he said what happened."
Okay.
He went. The cops came. He was like, "I'm gonna sit in the car with the cops." But no, it was like he was there. My dad had put up like when I had called my dad too, but my dad ended up group texting us. So it was me, him, and my dad in the group text. Him and my dad were going back and forth. No. But him and my dad were going back and forth, like just having conversation about, the wreck and making sure I was good. And Jarius was like updating him every time. Like, I was just like,
okay.
Better lead the clead. That's what they say.
Gotta lead the clead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, last question. Now I'm thinking of all the questions. I guess this is interview Jasmine. So has there been a moment where you had to write your name down on something and you accidentally put Seacrest and not Wallace?
Oh, that is the fun part.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Have you had a moment where you're like, "Hey, I'm Jasmine Wallace"? Have you had that moment yet?
Or practice your signature?
I have not practiced my signature, but I've been going Mrs. Wallace, Mrs. Wallace, Mrs. Wallace. I haven't had to write my name yet.
Girl, it is weird.
Whenever you do it the first time, I want to know. Yeah,
the first time.
Oh yeah, you tell us about your first time.
That I had to write my new last name. I was like, this is ugly. Like the way I wrote it, because I mean, for so many years.
Because you went from R to L.
Yeah. And mine also has 2 capital letters in my last name. So it's like a little fancy. And so I knew.
And your new last name.
Yeah, my new last name has 2 capital letters in it. And so trying to like figure out how to write it, like, I'm not going to lie, I would just write my maiden last name because I was like, I just don't want to write it until I figure it out. And then I spent like 2 days legitimately trying to figure out like how I wanted to write my new last name. So I just would never write it.
And see, I'm hyphenating mine. I don't know. I haven't had to write it yet.
Interesting.
When you decide to add on your married last name, there will be things that you will have to sign quite frequently that have both of it on
there. Will be consequences.
And I think
there will be.
Yeah, and I think that's when I started using my last name, is when I went to go change most of my paperwork and stuff over. Because then you can't, well, in your case, you can use your maiden last name, but I couldn't, so.
I think one of the main reasons why I want to hyphenate is because everybody won't know Jasmine Wallace. And then on top of that, if I forgot to switch something over, or if somebody writes me a check, ain't nobody write me no check, but if somebody was write me a check and it puts Seacrest, when it's hyphenated, Seacrest or Wallace works.
I'm gonna get some checks just to write you.
No,
I want to write you a check that has.
I've already changed your last name in my phone.
Did you?
Yeah, it's already hyphenated.
Okay. Okay.
And it's so weird. I'd be like, "Ugh, it's just so damn long. But, your life. No, I'm just kidding. It's cute.
Your life. Do what you want. Okay,
Do what you want. Your life.
Aimee, tell me how you really
so
feel.
Your life. But it comes up and I'm like, who the hell is Jasmine Seacrest Wallace? I'm like, oh, that's my old friend back in the day.
I haven't changed her contact information in years. Like, I think since I first put it in my phone.
I think there was an update that happened and I accidentally clicked update and it changed our picture.
Yeah.
Because it was the picture of us from MTSU homecoming,
Oh,
where we were peanut butter and Reese, and I used to call us peanut butter and Reese.
Yeah,
but like
see
literally,
why.
yes, but literally that picture went away, and I don't think like I have to go like get it off Facebook or something.
If we find it, we'll insert it.
Yes.
But your picture was you and I at the beach when we went to compete.
Oh, in Destin.
Destin. Yep. Yeah.
Y'all can override that, right?
Well, I had already clicked
Me
update.
too.
I had pushed update, not
Apple
realizing it was gonna change the picture.
Now it's like some pageant photo of her. I was like,
It's a beautiful photo.
I like them old grainy photos, them old flip phone photos. That's what it was, literally, like the iPhone
for
3
real,
photo.
2008.
Yeah.
Literally, yes.
That's insane.
I'm gonna have to find that picture, but it wasn't the one with me on your back.
Oh,
At homecoming, it was the one I had. Like, the shirt is awful now that I think about it. It was like a pink shirt, but the straps had like buttons, and you were just. I'll find it.
Okay.
It's awful shirt now that I think about it.
We need to go through fashions one day. How it started and how it's going, man. Because, severely.
We had some questionable
grew up
fashion choices.
And makeup.
Makeup
like,
too.
Why were
I wore silver eyeshadow for so long.
I would wear the bronzer with the glitter in it all over my face.
And you remember the phase where everybody's eyebrows were like square roots, like they were so thick and sharp. Like
I was looking back on pictures, like, why weren't we filling our brows in?
Let's just say thank God that they have lash and
right, because my brows now permanent.
I'm glad mine are permanent because I look back at photos and I'm like, they took up this much of my forehead.
Oh my God, like so
they were huge.
Bad. Yes,
I had to go through my Instagram and delete some of the ones that were just bad because I'm just like, why were they so big?
I didn't have big eyebrows.
Why did we want to go to the club? Why would we go to the club in matching outfits?
Or in our Sunday beds?
Yes.
Exactly. That's what it was.
Right. We had a pencil
skirts. Blazers in the club.
Blazers. I have a dress on with a blazer, and I was like, why did I wear a whole
updo? I had an updo.
Man,
I know that's still on my Instagram.
Oh.
Or it might be archived.
Facebook for sure.
It might be archived.
I literally spent 2 weeks going through my Facebook and I archived everything. I said, y'all are not about to pull these things up from the grave.
Yeah.
I archived a lot when I went on the show. But I'm pretty sure the blazer picture is still on my Instagram.
I feel like we need to insert a photo.
We will.
We gotta find it.
Oh, we was bad back in the day. I mean, I guess we were. We was pulling. So
listen, we had no problem.
No problems. Not a problem.
I had a man.
So before we end and before we go, I got one of my national championship rings.
I was like,
right before we got here. So we're gonna unbox this today. I already opened it just a little. I just opened it
so
the tape wise.
Easier to get out.
So.
We went straight.
All right, girls and guys. One of my teams from Louisiana won nationals, UCA nationals for the first time ever.
That's exciting.
So it's very exciting for the school. And here's the box. Every season tells a story.
Not every season tells a story.
That's cute. I didn't even see that. And it's got all the activity on the, or not activity, all the information on the side.
Is that your information?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's from Herb Jones.
Ooh, they
so
make
excited.
very nice rings.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
That
Hold
looks
it
like a
up.
champion.
Oh, your name's on the side.
Oh, they put your name on it?
Yeah. Oh, it has Go Lake Go in the middle of it.
Aww.
So shout out to my Lake girlies. Yes, they won their first national championship, and we are very excited. This is so pretty.
Do you have a collection from
I
like
do.
Does she?
I'll have to take a picture.
And we're gonna have
we'll
to
insert.
take
Take a picture. I have a couple more rings we're waiting on. So I had a really good year. Last year was not my best. Just had some issues, and this year we came back with stronger than ever. So
hard work pays off.
Yeah, I've got a couple rings. Got my Blackman ring in. This one waiting on Riverdale's, Columbia Central, and got Smith County. They won Infinity, so had a good year.
Winner.
So,
Yes.
you know, we try. We win rings in different ways over here. Not engagement rings, but we're getting national championship.
She gonna get a national championship.
Those rings count for a lot.
That's the ring she wants, though. She don't care about the engagement ring.
Yeah.
That's the ring she wants.
I love this. This is dope. Okay, well, cool. Yay, that was fun. I love unboxing. I was leaving my house because Jasmine and I decided today was a good day to go get Playa bowls.
Oh my gosh.
Playa bowls is like, Aimee, you eat them. You're the reason why I wanted to try one in the first place. They're these fruit
like acai
smoothie bowls, acai bowls. Oh,
When I tell you,
they've been missing out till today.
Oh, this is my first
when I
time
tell you,
having
I'm gonna
one.
smash the rest of my bowl when we get done.
We were
I'm
gonna
going to
eat
get
them.
one.
Yeah, we were eating them right before we got on.
And
we
you
started
lucky
the
we
film.
not still smashing.
Listen, that fruit was so good. It was so sweet. So Aimee, shout out to you for giving us that idea to go to this place. It's literally so close
And
to
shout out
us.
to Playa.
Easy to get. Yeah, Playa Bowl, Murfreesboro. Yeah,
Right
so
down the
good.
street.
So good.
Delicious.
So yeah. So yeah, that's what we were doing beforehand. But I got a little chocolate on me. It's fine. Everything's
Nobody
fine.
can see it.
It's fine. I can see it.
Everything's fine.
But yeah, we hope y'all are enjoying the podcast. Oh, I had my friends from Colorado. We have listeners in Colorado who said they are avid friends, avid fans of the show and avid listeners of the show. So shout out to Gracie. Yeah, shout out to Gracie and Christina. Love y'all.
Invite us to Colorado.
Yes.
Come,
oh, actually, Christina has a house.
Christina. I'm a
Can
good
we
time.
come, please?
Yes.
I'm a good time.
We're not gonna ski. We just need to sit.
Flights.
Yeah. We'll book our own flights and travel. We just need the key.
Yeah. That's all. We just need to keep.
And you come on too, sis. But yeah, I guess that's it for episode 8. Or unless y'all have anything else to say. Anybody got words of wisdom?
Y'all keep on keeping on.
Okay. What
We'll
about
see
you,
y'all
Jess?
episode 9.
Keep on. It's so auntie.
Whatever that means to
Oh
you.
my God! Did you just go into your auntie?
Yeah, whatever that means to you. Because sometimes it just be hard.
Keep on keeping on.
That's good wisdom. Keep on keeping on. What? So what advice you got, Jasmine? What you got for the end of the show?
All I got is when life hands you lemons, make lemonade.
Oh, you was making lemonade.
I made lemonade all week a lot. A lot of lemonade.
I'm shocked you didn't say everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's
I'm literally gonna give you a shirt.
Yes.
Everything's fine. No, I don't. Just make that lemonade.
And I guess my advice would be, if they go to hell, I'm just kidding. Clicking a ticket, it's the law.
Clicking a ticket.
What?
It's the law.
Okay.
Click it or ticket, it's the law.
Y'all.
I was gonna go. Okay.
Hands up.
In the air.
You go 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got that ring today. And 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bye.
Toodles.
Everything's alright.